Hello and welcome to this comprehensive Microsoft Excel beginners course. Now, even though this is a beginners course, we will cover a lot of information within this course that will provide a foundation for you to upgrade your skills later and even get certified by Microsoft. I will also explain how that is done, all right? So, let's just get right into it. Now, when you open Microsoft Excel, this is the screen that you get. You will get a bunch of different options. And also, if you have already made Microsoft Excel workbooks, you will see a list of workbooks on this side of the screen, which I'm not seeing right now because I've already opened up a workbook and then I went back into the screen just to show you what a new screen looks like. So when you scroll down here, you can see that we have a number of different options here. We have exposed trends budget, project tracker, warehouse inventory, monthly college budget, and home budget, and all that stuff. These are all called as templates, all right? So if you open up a template, for example, if I open up a sales invoice tracker, it will just create a sales invoice tracker template. Now it will download the template and it will just create the template like this. And then what you have to do is just fill in the numbers and it will become your own sales invoice tracker. So that's the difference between using a template and using a blank workbook. So now that we know how to use a template, let's just open up a fresh blank workbook and see what the difference is. So I'll just go new and I'll choose blank workbook, and this is what happens. It will open up a bunch of rows and columns within Excel, and there's nothing else. We just have this thing called the sheet 1, which is actually called a worksheet. Now, a single workbook can have multiple worksheets. So if I want to add more worksheets, what I can do is just keep pressing the plus button, and these things are called worksheets. So within one worksheet, I can have like one type of information, and on the second worksheet, I can have a different type of information. For example, in this worksheet, I can sort all the employees in my organization based on the employee number. And in this, I can, organize them based on the payroll, like who gets paid the highest and so on. So that's how that works. You can use different worksheets for different purposes. And now once that's done, we have another option right over here. It's called the normal view mode. We have page layout and we have page break preview. So if I switch from normal to page layout, it will show you how it's going to be printed. Okay, so this is how it's going to be printed. Like this one page will be printed like this, and on the second page, the next page will be printed like that. That's the page layout view. So once you are familiar with all that, just try it out. So just open up a blank workbook on your Microsoft Excel. You can pause the video here if you want to. Just open up a blank workbook and try these things out. Now once you're done with that, let's just move on to these things over here. These are the tabs that we have on top of the Microsoft Excel screen. We have the File tab, Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, all that stuff. And the Home tab is where you will be mostly at, okay? So the Home tab contains almost all, the usual stuff that you do, like copy, paste, changing the font color, font size, bold, italics, underline, and aligning the text to the center, the right or left, merging text, and conditional formatting, which we will get to in detail later. Okay, and then we have formatting the table, styles, insert, everything. So that kind of stuff will be on the Home tab. Now, if you want to insert something in particular, like for example, you want to insert a table or insert a chart, something like that, or insert even a picture, you have to go to the Insert tab. And then we have the Page Layout tab, where you can specify the margins and orientation of the page and print area, background, and stuff like that. And then we have the formulas, which is actually an important part of Microsoft Excel, because Microsoft Excel is designed to be used with formulas. It's actually a mathematical tool. Microsoft Excel can help you do calculations in a jiffy, which otherwise would take a lot of time to get done. Even for, I used to work as a civil engineer. I used to study civil engineering, and even for that, for different structural purposes, we used to use Microsoft Excel rather than a structural engineering software for some purposes, because Microsoft Excel is simply easier than those other softwares. So that's how I learned Microsoft Excel. And then we have data, review, view, and all that stuff. And if you're using a recent version of Microsoft Excel, like the Microsoft Excel 2016 onwards, you have this thing called Tell Me What You Want to Do right over here, which is not available in any previous version. So in this thing, what you can do is just, just if you want to insert a table, just type insert a table, and it will show all the options that pertains to inserting a table into a Microsoft workbook. It's a pretty cool feature. So try that out too, and be back for the next video. And in the next video, we will take a deeper look at Microsoft Excel, and we can actually start working with Excel in detail. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.